You see this whole P-Square and their other brother Jude issue. At first, I don't want to jump into it, like I don't want to say anything about it. But you see this particular statement from Jude. His statement to court on the latest court paper they serve him, which they have already made one appearance. Just listen to this video. I will come back to say what I want to say regarding this whole issue.
But there's another one that is coming. Jude served me a letter. Yes. They just did the hearing recently. I guess the letter he served me with in support of Paul, that he's the P-Square. During the hearing, first thing they wanted to do was to stop me from performing P-Square song. Damn, Jude, come on, bro. There's a paragraph I want you guys to read. No, these guys don't see me finish. No, don't see me finish. Read this paragraph. That contrary to the paragraph 5 of the center affidavit of the third defendant, I have been coming to Lagos. That's Jude. I've been coming to Lagos for years before bringing the third and fourth defendant, that's Peter and Paul, to Lagos in 2005. I was the person that put up the brand P-Square together from inception after Paul Okoye, the fourth defendant, left MMPP and started singing and writing songs alone as solo artist. I was the one who invited Mr. Peter Okoye, the third defendant, to bring his dancing skills and join Mr. Paul Okoye. Hey! CC finish. Jude. CC finish. So Jude, in your claim that you brought P-Square into Lagos in 2005, so automatically that makes you the owner of P-Square. I need to ask you a question. P-Square first album came out in 2003. That does not mean that was when we started our career. We've been singing like almost 4 or 5 years before our first album. So within that time, Awuti was our manager. Who were you? Yes, Jude. In the contract we signed with Awuti, the first contract we signed with Awuti for almost 5 years, was a signature there. What were you doing? Jude, you were in school. You were in school. Choma, our mother, Awuti, almost 8 years before we brought you in. So after our first album, 2 years after our first album, because you brought us to Lagos, according to you, did you bring us to Lagos? Jude, we brought you to Lagos. I sold my car, Honda Civic. I was the one, we actually came to Lagos, paid for our first house. I have the receipt, I'll look for it. Our first house in Egbeni, I paid for it. When we paid, there was no TV, there was no nothing. You and Paul even ran away. I stood back. It was me that booked a show at Ilorin, and I used that 70,000 to buy second-hand TV, chair, everything. You and Paul were nowhere to be found. On our own go just back. All of a sudden, you own P-Square. You did sue Peter. And Paul, they support you. Paul is coming to bear a witness for you. I say go long. You know what they pepper you, Jude? You know what they pepper you? Paul, you know what they pepper you now? Should I say it? Let me say it. So apparently, when EFCC were doing the investigation, they discovered 2 big mansions 2 minutes away from this house. Guess who owns them? Paul and Jude. They traced it and found out they actually bought it from the stolen money. Now they've frozen it, they've seized it, they sealed it up for future. And that's why they are mad.
So, on Jude's statement, he said that he was the one that brought Peter and Paul together and formed P Square. You can see the reaction from Peter. Like, how could you say that you are the one that brought a twins brother together and formed them to start doing their thing? Like, how possible? Like, you guys can see the reaction of Peter when he screamed, "Hey!" It's not even making any sense to me or anyone that know how those things works. It's not possible for you to come out to tell the public that you brought a twin brother together. Twins that always do their thing, even right from when they were staying inside their mother's womb. Twins that do their things together while growing up. For you to see that some things are not adding up. And for the look of things, I think Peter might be right. I don't want to conclude this whole thing that this person is right or this person is wrong because I'm not in the family. I don't know exactly what happened. Probably, just maybe, there are some certain things we, the outsiders, don't even know. But with the look of things and the evidence and a lot of videos, things Peter have been releasing, I think they did that guy dirty. And I'm in support of Peter coming out on social media to say all those things. I saw some people, don't bring your family, whatever, on social media. You guys should go in. No, I'm not in support of that. I like the fact that he came out to speak. This is what happened between Mohbad and Naira Marley and Sammy Lali. That guy just spied in silence. And everybody was blaming him rather. Why didn't you come out to speak? Why didn't you come out to... Now Peter is doing the deal. Coming on social media to expose everything. To let him eat out of himself. Because when you pay attention to Peter, while speaking or analyzing this whole thing, you will feel that bitter. You feel that, oh, this guy is pained. You feel that this guy is going through a lot. Like, the whole thing they did to this guy is really getting to him. And the evidence are there. A lot of them. Jude and Paul is having hundreds of thousands of dollars and this and that. And Peter is having 20-something, 30-something, 40-something. Meanwhile, you do agree on 50-50. Peter 50, Paul 50, Jude 50. What happened to that initial agreement? I was arguing this whole issue with one guy over here in Canada, and the guy was like, the fact that Paul is siding the other guy, the Jude, that means Peter might be, and he said, but Peter might be that. I said no. Even with the clear evidence now, of course, there is no way Peter will use his hand to forge all those court papers, EFCC, whatever, this and that. Though most of those things are confidential, which couldn't come out on social media. But for that guy to come out and start saying all those things, one day, it means that the guy is going through a lot. And I must say, I don't want to generalize or cite anybody, but with the look of whole evidence and the analysis of videos Peter has been releasing, Jude, you no do well. I swear to God, Jude no do well. One, he's the elder brother. They trusted you to be married. Can you imagine? These two guys are singing, using their energy to go for show, do their thing, and then you are the one signing what is it called now? Signing a check for them. You are the one who will start. After they will go and stand up and shout, P Square, busybody, you give one Jude and one from somewhere, bring one a deronia check. Oh, yeah, I need 3 million. You write check of 3 million. Paul need 3 million. You're like, as what? It's not done that way, you know. And for you to see that this guy can lie. In fact, like I said, I don't want to blame or generalize, but I think all these things Peter is saying is truth. Because it's as if Jude is now shooting himself. One, according to the paper he served Peter, the recent court paper he served Peter for him to stop performing any song that both of them I mean, the brother now, Peter and Paul sang under P Square now that he should stop performing this. For what? According to that paper, Jude stated that he was the one that brought them together. He was the one that brought them to Lagos, and they formed P Square in 2005. Meanwhile, you can clearly heard when Peter said that P Square released their first album 2003, which is truth. When they dropped P Square Busybody, oh Senorita, I think I was in primary 6 there in our other primary school. It's either primary 6 or primary 5. 2003 exactly. That was when they dropped that album, and it trended. It blew them all over. We don't have social media then. It's all this CD plate, you know, all this circle CD plate, or DVD kind of. That's what we used to use then in our other. You go to Happy Work and you buy those CD, you know. That was exactly when they dropped that album, 2003, and not 2005. And mind you, before an artist or a singer will drop an album in a particular year, just know that they have been singing, or that artist has been singing, because an album or a project is not what you can just do in 1 year and drop. No. That is the reason why when you see some artists speaking, they'll tell you that this music not be today they start this thing, of which is true. I've once managed artists then in Onitsha, promote them, we do show, we do all those things in Asaba then. You know, some of those artists, even before we met, they have older songs. Most of them that have successful career today, that have beautiful, nice music that we used to listen to today, if they show you or let you know about the ones they sang that didn't make any sense, like a lot of wasted music then, before the ones that started making sense to people, you will shake your head. So now, what am I trying to say? I am very disappointed. Ebe Jude, you know, you never acted as an elder brother. Like, fuck. Now you guys want to mess. I don't want to blame Paul that much. You know that in every twins, when Kennedy stop, when Kennedy cool. Just maybe Paul is the one that even though you are chopping me, no problem. Maybe they go now, my brother you be. But Peter, it must be the way you want this to be. You know, but the way these whole things are going, the plans, I don't know if they are trying, they are working together, collaborating to bring Peter down. Because, you know, celebrities' lifestyle, a lot of bills to pay, a lot of things to do. Why you, in a case whereby he's working hard, earning his money, planning his future, and you guys are not giving him that money, what do you want for him to go bankrupt? So that village people will laugh at him tomorrow. You know, I don't want this video to be long. Like I said, I've been watching this whole drama and I never wanted to jump into it. But I think he's getting interested at this point in time. I'm still waiting for him to drop part 7. Maybe whether he don't drop part 7. It's still money here. I don't know. Time don't they go over there in Nigeria. Maybe part 7 don't drop. You know, but Peter, you can do better now. Asking Peter, Jude, you can do better now. You can do better as an elder brother. Secondly, you people that used to keep malice for so long, how do you used to do it? How do you normally do it? Especially brothers. Since 2015, you guys have been having issue. And for you to see that, that's the reason why I'm blaming Jude. Because it's not making any sense to me. You should be the one trying to unite the twins, like those both of them together. Try to let them know that they are one. But because of your own selfish interest or whatever you are getting there, you are the one separating. Putting issue is critically clear. Somebody like me, I don't need more evidence to prove that what they said you did, you did. You did it. It's not making any sense to me. And you allow brothers, a twin brother, and his own brother to be having issues since 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Fucking 11 to 12 years. And you are not doing anything about it. You put on social media and I say, I put it to you, I put it to you. Now you are serving paper for him to stop performing any song that has to do with P Square. Let's even say that they all go their separate ways, and you don't want them to still use their old glory or past glory, if I should call it, to still make earnings for themselves. Are you being serious right now? I've been very disappointed about Jude.